Good morning, y'all. Today's verse is: Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. James 1, 2-4. Our daily devotional begins: Joy found in good gifts. In the New Testament, James wrote to Christians around the world who were experiencing suffering of various kinds. He reminded them of the work that God could do in their lives when they chose to count it all joy. How in the world are we supposed to do this? What are we to do when our hearts are broken over fractured relationships, or we experience the death of a loved one, or betrayal in some way? What happens when we lose a job, or experience chronic pain for which our doctors have no explanation? How are we to consider these things as being joyful? In the first chapter of the book of James, we are told that we should think of our trials as good gifts from God. How can the hard things we face be considered good when they often make it difficult to get out of bed each morning? Because we must acknowledge that they are given from the hand of God with the intent of strengthening our faith. If we can choose to see trials this way, the experiences that are normally considered bad can actually be the things in which we find joy. James is not telling us we will or even should feel happy amidst trials. It's important we understand that the emotions we feel when facing hardship are normal and even God-given. It's okay to cry when we've been hurt, to grieve when we experience loss, and to feel burdened for a child who is struggling. Counting it all joy means that as we spend time in the presence of God and He helps us see His eternal perspective, we are challenged to cling to God and find our strength in Him. We can count it all joy because we get to know Him better and experience His grace in time of need. We get to experience hope when our circumstances seem hopeless. We are given an opportunity to ask for wisdom and hear from Him. And we are given opportunities to trust Him and watch Him do His work in us and others. Father, help me today to remember your promise that the testing of my faith produces steadfastness, and there is a purpose in all of my suffering. Help me learn, grow stronger, and rejoice as it happens. In your name, amen. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. Hebrews 4:16. Thank you for joining me again today, and God bless.